Welcome to 127 Pro Wrestling. The women's title is about to be on the line as the women's champion, Brittany Garcia, is set to defend against this very odd ringmaster individual.
Yeah, I believe that's Hazel The Ringmaster, Mr. Conner.
She carries around a whip with her. I don't think I really trust anybody carrying around a whip.
You really can't trust people like that, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty scary. I don't know whether to be afraid or turned on. It's a mix of emotions all at the same time.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, you know, it is a woman with a whip, you know, so it's got many emotions. Although, since I won't have to worry about ever facing her in the ring, I guess I can go ahead and have those mixed emotions.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd don't even know what to make of her. I don't know. We've seen her. This is the second time we've seen her. I think they're probably in the same boat we are. Half of them's kind of impressed by this whip, and the other half, I'm not sure if they are as coy to it as maybe some other individuals are.
The crowd seems to be, you know, in awe about what's going on because they don't know whether to be scared of her or, you know, be with her.
Well, she better bring her A game to go along with the whip because she's fixing to take on the very first 127 Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Brittany Garcia. Now, we've seen Brittany several times in several different places, and the crowd sure does seem to be behind her 100%.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the case.
Use the term pretty in punk. She's all about punk rock and whipping hind ends for championships, and that's what she done, and she became the very first 127 Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. All the crowd out here in Grizzly, very happy to see her.
Trying to get every hand as she goes around, Mr. Conner.
That's the kind of person she is. She's a nice person, but when she gets pushed to the limit, she knows when it's time to throw down, and when she gets in the ring here with Hazel the Ring Girl, it's definitely going to be time to properly throw it down.
Well, you know, you can only take a person so far before they snap, Mr. Conner.
And this is also for the championship. You cannot come to the ring with a championship on the line and not be prepared to do whatever it is you got to do to walk out with the title.
That's for sure.
The crowd here giving her the ovation she deserves, a champion's ovation. It's been a while since I'd seen Brittany. Now, she won this title before we got here, but now she's going to defend it for what I believe is the very first time, and Hazel the Ring Girl deemed the number one contender here, the appropriate contender for the title on this given night.
The ringmaster there, Mr. Conner.
Oh, yeah, Hazel the Ring Girl.
Ringmaster.
Oh, yes, the Ringmaster.
Get it together, son.
I told you I get confused when I see whips and chains and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can tell. It's got you all over yourself.
There is the prize at hand, the 127 Women's Championship.
Darryl don't even deserve to be holding that.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't be competing for it anyway. He is a man, of course. We don't have none of that intergender title battles going on here at 127 Pro Wrestling. We keep it a little bit old school around here. You better check her. He knows she's got the whip, but who knows what else she might be having on her. I mean, she is a ringmaster.
Hey, she may have all the games from the wrestling with her, Mr. Conner. And she's gonna need every bit of it to handle Brittany Garcia here tonight.
We'll find out what she's got in store for the champ. Right now seems to be, well, she wants to go back to the whip for some reason.
That's not legal.
I know. Darryl looks like he don't know whether to run, call for the bell, or what. Oh, apparently she wants to give a display here of what she can do with the whip.
Let's see.
Huh?
She don't hit Darryl with it.
If she hits Darryl with it, that could be an instant disqualification.
Sure can.
Well, what we got going on? I don't know about it. That was kind of weak. A little bit weak. She wasn't ready. Hey, slapping the top of the rope there. I don't know what. That has a pop to it. You know, I fail to see where this is going to help her win the championship.
She don't have a clear dominatrix, Mr. Conner.
Well, she's with the circus, not the S&M crew, so I guess that really doesn't matter in the thick of things. Well, I think Darryl's finally making her put it down. Maybe we can actually get to the old-fashioned pro wrestling aspect of tonight's event here. At 127 Pro Wrestling, the crowd didn't come for a whip display. They came for a wrestling match.
I sure hope they get to it.
Yeah. Women circling each other. They're in their battle positions, collar and elbow tie-up. Jockeying for position. Looks like Hazel has took the arm here. Maybe try. Well, as soon as we say that, she gets reversed out of it. You know, it looks like we may have a clean wrestling contest on our hands.
Got a crank on that arm, Mr. Conner.
She may break it off. Brittany's stronger of the two here, I would imagine, although Hazel might be the more conniving there. Did the reverse there on the elbow. Wait a minute, here comes Brittany back out of it. Old school chain wrestling, almost something you don't see every day. Brittany Garcia can do whatever it is you need her to do. Wait a minute, you see that? A hair pull from Hazel. Yeah, the ringmaster in here pulling a hair. Well, I guess you can't trust somebody with a whip. Oh, down she goes.
What a shoulder tackle.
Misjunction, or is it misfunction at the junction? Still can't talk. The whip still got me mesmerized here, but nonetheless. Got me tore up. Might need some water. I might need some water. Nonetheless, some water, but it ain't about that. It's about the wrestling. And Hazel has got her get back against the rope with the hair pull. Referee didn't even have to admonish a count there. She let go.
You don't have to do that in professional wrestling. You don't have to pull somebody's hair.
You don't have to, but there always seems to be somebody doing it.
Why? They just can't take the heat, I guess.
Well, in the heat of battle, sometimes you think differently, I guess. And plus, with the championship on the line, I would assume that she would do whatever it takes to walk home with the championship. Or ride her carnival car home, or whatever she would ride in. When the clown car, are you telling me there could be a clown car in the back here at 127?
If there is, we're going to take it for a spin after the show.
Now, we'll get the business in the ring took care of, then we'll go see if the clowns won't give us a ride to the circus. Might be a good way to kill some
I
time.
wonder if they'll give us a ride to the dollar store, Mr. Conner.
Well,
Get you some water.
I might need it. Meanwhile, Brittany Garcia may need a new arm if she don't get out of this arm wringer. Up to the elbow portion, to the wrist, bending all the joints there. Back to the headlock. She's all over so quickly, Brittany Garcia cannot adapt to whatever hold she's got on her. Well, there you go. Power out of it. Shoulder block. Oh, Brittany goes down this
Wow,
time.
I didn't expect that one.
Hazel the Ringmaster showing a little bit of prowess in there. Oh, wait a minute.
Right back to the mat where she belongs.
It's all, I would call it the immovable force beats the immobile object, or maybe that's completely wrong, but nonetheless, they're flipping and flopping everywhere. So I don't know who's got the edge on this one. Oh, wait, well, there she went.
Why you keep going back to the well here?
Well, the first definition of insanity is repeating the same process over and over with the same result, expecting something different. Suplex. Down goes the ringmaster. And out she goes. I don't think she'll find no refuge here in the crowd at Grimsley.
Somebody better throw her boat anchor over before she can find some refuge.
I don't know. Brittany Garcia staying in the ring. She's got the championship advantage because when you are champion, you do not have to be beaten. They have to beat you. You don't have to beat the person you're wrestling.
Oh, we're going to see a good suicide dive there, Mr. Conner.
I don't know, but we got a good chase going on here. But Brittany may have just went to the wrong section, and she did. Got greeted with some kicks here. Brittany now kind of got a little bit outsmarted by our ringmaster, who might be a lot more smarter than you might expect someone from the circus to be.
I'd say she probably can take money pretty quick. One of them sleight of hand type people.
Are you trying to say that she's a crook?
Well, I ain't saying that I'd leave my wallet laying on this thing.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I believe she's going to break this count either. It looks like she let it go to the last minute before finally letting go. Well, she's proud of herself now. Brittany better get up because it looks like she's setting her up for something here. What is it? It is a hip attack. Shades of Rikishi.
Yes, sir. That'd be the man.
We could be seeing a new champion here. Down she goes. Daryl going into position. 1, 2. No. Brittany Garcia gets the shoulder up.
Oh, I figured that would have done it.
You never know. You never know. Dragging the champion out to the center of the ring here. There's a kick and there's a forearm.
Your hip attack's deadly.
Hammering away at the champion here. There's a kick for good measure. That's right. That's just enough to tick someone off. That's right in the rib cage.
That's a bad place to get kicked.
Yeah, believe me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hair pulled back down she goes. Brittany Garcia might want to try to reconsider her strategy in this one. Down she goes again. You know, that pink hair may not be left in there if that keeps on going on. Now look at this. Well, she got her by the hair again, pulling her into a chin lock, it seems. Daryl getting in there to make sure it's not a choke. A chokehold would be illegal. It's illegal most places. I assume it's illegal here at 127 Pro Wrestling.
Tell you what is banned here and illegal here, the power driving, Mr. Conner.
That's right, but yet it seems like somebody keeps on giving one every week to somebody regardless.
Yeah, you can't tell some people.
Out of the rope goes the champion into the corner. Greeted with a leg trip here. This could be pretty nasty. I think she's locking her up. Pulling back on it. If you can't move, you can't win.
You know that's got to hurt.
Of course, slides into the side headlock. Pretty good chain wrestling here from the Ringmaster.
It is.
I don't know what they've been teaching her down there at the carnival, but apparently chain wrestling was part of it.
I thought they always just taught them, how to swing the hammer, hit the deal, and rig everything up.
She could be sparring with the bearded lady. It's hard to say. There we go. Wait a minute. Brittany Garcia fighting out of it. There's a forearm, clubbering blow. One more. Brittany looks a little weak. She maybe wore out from the headlock there. There wasn't much on that. Look at it. The champion being just dragged around the ring. Oh, here we go.
She's not being treated like a champion right now.
What is this? Some kind of variation of the bulldog. That could do it. Into the cover she goes. Referee sliding into position. 1, 2. No.
Not enough, Mr.
Very close to having a new champion on her hands there.
I would have thought that would have done it.
Yeah.
You look so excited.
Well, it looked like it about knocked her out when she hit the canvas, but she better start fighting back. Oh, almost on cue. There she goes. Another clubber and blow. Another one for good measure. She better follow up. She better go in for the kill here. That was a bit of a forearm of sorts. She better drag her out of there. And she is. What's she going to set her up for here? It better be a big move. Now's the time to take your shot, Brittany Garcia. Oh, she ducks the clothesline. Oh, what is this? Looks like a backslide. Wait a minute. No, neck breaker.
Good God, that's got to be it.
A rude awakening of sorts. There's the pin. 1, 2. No.
No. What in the world is going on?
The champion has been on the rope for the most part of this match. If she wants to walk out of Grimsley with the championship, she better wake up.
She may not be walking out of Grimsley at all, Mr. Conner.
She's certainly down now as Hazel. Wait, she's going back for the whip now. This ain't going to get you nothing but disqualified.
Okay, Daryl sees it. She's telling her.
Daryl, you better get in there and get that away from her. Even if she gets disqualified, damage could be done if she strikes her with that. Well, she has the crowd. The crowd don't want her to use it. They want to see her wrestling.
What they came here for.
But what she's doing is she's giving the champion time to recover, which could have been the biggest mistake of her life here. The champ's up now. Hazel arguing with the crowd. She needs to turn around. She still hasn't noticed the champion up. This is probably going to be her downfall. Wait a minute. Yep. All it takes is one moment. Brittany got her up. Looks like this could be the big move here. There it is. That could be it.
What was that?
I don't know, but it's effective. Down the count goes 2, 3.
That's it.
Now what is this? Brittany Garcia has retained the title, but that's Luther X and Danny Cope is fighting around ringside. Apparently, this brawl's been going on for like 4 weeks because it never had a conclusion. It just spilled out in front of the women here in front of the title.
Looks like it's fixing to have a conclusion here tonight, Mr. Conner, because he's wearing Luther X out.
Going into the crowd there, Kevin Martin out here trying to get control of it. So is J.P. Jones. We're in the darkness now, but I assure you there's people fighting back there. Our cameraman trying to get over there and get a clear shot. There's Brittany Garcia retaining the title, making her way to the back. But that isn't the biggest story going on right now. Wait a second, our cameras have tried to put a filter over the camera here so we can see what's going on. We got Danny Copus and Luther X battling in the back of the arena. It's hard to see, folks, but trust me, there's a war going on. Danny Copus with something in his hands there. He missed. Good thing he missed. That could have been it. No, he missed it.
Oh, he missed it.
But the battle's still going on here. The people trying to scatter. Cameraman trying his best. DDT on the floor from Luther X to Danny Copus. That could be it. Referee down. 2 count only. Apparently this match has been going on for like 3 weeks. Danny Copus following him over to the concession stand, it looks like. Camera crew trying to follow. It's tough action to follow, fans, but look out. Get out of the way. Champion Luther X and Danny Copus. This thing's been going on for a long time. I don't know when it's going to be settled. Luther X making a run for it, it looks like. I believe there's Copus. There they go. They're going into the concession area. It looks like they're going out of the building altogether.
Going out of the building?
Out of the building. Hope your car is not out there. Let's see if we can get a word here from J.P. Jones.
These two have had a no DQ, no time limit match that has not ended. In fact, it just disrupted our women's match. So we've got to put an end to that tonight. The only thing I can think of is taking every wrestler from that dressing room and putting them